After 5.5 hours on our red-eye flight, we finally touched down in our 27th country of Iceland, making us one country closer to our goal of 30 countries before we turn 30 years old.
In our last episode, we were exploring Oregon's iconic Columbia River Gorge, chasing waterfalls, and testing out van life in a 144 Sprinter van.
I'm Taylor, and this is Kevin. For the last 2 years, we've been traveling North America in our self-converted Sprinter van, while simultaneously trying to complete our goal of visiting 30 countries before turning 30. Over the next week, we are excited to explore our 27th country of Iceland, tackling each region and highlighting what it has to offer. In this episode, we are exploring southern Iceland, the Golden Circle, and some of Iceland's most infamous waterfalls. For this trip, we're renting a van from Happy Campers, and today we are starting our journey 2 hours east of the Reykjavik airport at a lesser-known waterfall called Thurofoss. It's warmer in New Jersey, folks.
She's moving.
Freezing here.
Ooh. Look
Oh,
at this.
Reminds me of Oregon.
It does.
Let's go.
After visiting Thurofoss, we headed east towards the Golden Circle and into Thingvellir National Park. We didn't know it at the time, but Thurofoss was featured in Game of Thrones when one of the dragons had a delicious goat for dinner. Anyway, this national park sits in Iceland's Golden Circle, which is one of the most popular routes in Iceland, especially for folks staying near Reykjavik.
This area is the separation of two tectonic plates, and it's constantly separating by 2 centimeters every year. This is also the area where you can snorkel and dive between the two tectonic plates, which I don't think we're really going to do, but
Freezing.
it would be freezing. I think you wear a dry suit though, so you're not really feeling the water, but you could do that if you wanted to. We are coming up to the waterfall right now. You can hear it, you can see the steam, you can see the water flow. The question is, how high is it going to be? We get surprisingly close.
Steam.
I mean, I think you could get wet.
I think it's mist.
Mist, not steam, yeah, mist.
I'm going to be in it in a second. It's chilling.
Yeah?
All right. Where to next, Captain?
Crater.
Crater. He says crater. It's not going to look like the picture.
Yeah.
Let me warn you. We are officially at spot number 2, the crater. Will it be as good as it looks in the one picture that we saw? I think no, because I don't think it's going to be as green, but we'll see. Oh, here it is.
What do you think?
It's nice. It's blue.
You see in this water right here, there's like, it looked like there was a bench. You can kind of see it.
Oh yeah. That's crazy.
So at the time of this video, it costs 400 krone per person. So that's like $3 a person maybe? Around there? Not bad. And it's so convenient to the parking lot.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna have to go all the way up there.
Nah, it's so nice. This is cool. I would definitely come check this out. It's like a mini crater lake.
Yeah.
That was a quick 10 minutes. In and out, super easy peasy.
In doing my research, I thought the tectonic plates was much cooler and that this wasn't that cool. And after being at both of them, this takes the cake.
Yeah, I think the tectonic sounds really cool, but it's not like as visual.
It's not labeled well.
Yeah, so it's tough to see. Like, it's not like you can stand in two places at once and touch the European continent and the North American continent. So.
You probably can somewhere, it's just not.
Maybe. All right, we are off to Hot Springs now.
Not what you want to see when you come to a hot spring. You want to see no cars.
Yeah, there's 1, 2, 6 other cars.
7.
7 other cars, so it's gonna be probably pretty crowded. It's really close to the parking lot, so I understand why, but
Let's go at least one.
we'll go check it out. The pools are a little bit too crowded, so we're gonna try tomorrow morning. Fingers crossed we'll get lucky. There's 3 The lowest one was open, but we don't think it's warm enough.
It also looks a little bit more shallow.
Right, you would have to like lay.
The other one.
Yeah. The cool thing about Happy Campers is that they give you this iPad, and with the iPad, it shows you all of the campsites that are available in Iceland. So,
How'd it go?
right, 3,000 krone total, which comes out to about 20 bucks. But you get free shower, hot and cold, well, not free, hot, cold water, and then bathrooms. They're accessible outside 24/7, and the showers are out back. So we could park right here, or we could park on the grass lot.
Bravo.
All right, van life Iceland. Taylor's got allergies. Most of the vans here in Iceland are very similar to this, pretty bare bones, pretty basic. Unless you want something like a motorhome, which is just like behind us, but that's like super expensive, and I don't really think worth it, because apparently in Iceland you can no longer free camp, so you have to go to the campsites anyway, which provide toilet, showers, sinks, so you don't really need, you know, what we have at home. Especially if you're...
a toilet would be nice.
A toilet would be nice. A toilet would definitely be nice. But this thing that Happy Campers provides is a lifesaver. Unlimited hotspot. We have internet everywhere we go, which is awesome. We have information about every location, every campsite. It's really good. I think we need to call it a day and go to sleep, because we've been at it for too long and we're exhausted. Good morning.
Just got done all of my things in the bathroom.
How was the bathroom?
Not bad, but there was a party in there at one point. There were 4 of us.
Wow. First stop on the list is a big waterfall at the tip of the Golden Circle. And then we're going to make our way out of the Golden Circle towards the hot spring that we went to yesterday. Hopefully there will be less people. And then we are going to be leaving the Golden Circle, heading east, getting further from civilization, more remote places, which means less people. And hopefully better sleep.
Gullfoss. Here we are.
It is 8:46 in the morning, and we are the second car here in this parking lot. So I don't know, since it's so bright at night that people get a late start here. But I can't believe this spot's empty, because if you see pictures of this in the summer, this place is packed with people. It looks like there's 2 main viewing points here. One, you can walk down the path to the base of the waterfall, or I guess the top of the waterfall. You can also walk up the cliff to my left here and get an aerial view. I think arguably the coolest part of this waterfall is the channel that it leads into, because there's 2 basalt like canyons on both sides, and the water just rushes through the canyon. It looks really cool. Just found this little pool off. Not sure how to pronounce it, but yeah, it smells like a farm. But it's pretty cool. It's like these boulders. Never seen anything like it before. It's like a lazy river, like a natural lazy river. Now we're off to the hot spring. We have made it to the hot spring. There's only 2 other cars, so we're going in. With or without people, we don't care. But we're gonna leave this camera behind. We don't want to make people feel uncomfortable.
You wanna come in and first look? What's happening there?
That was just air for my bathing suit, thank you.
We're from here.
Might be the best hot spring we've ever been to. Starting to get packed now. We got here at 9:45 and there was 2 other groups and then they left and then we got the sweet spot and now there's I think 3 groups now. So
2 other groups, there's only 3 people, so it was just 1 girl and a couple.
More guys are coming in now though, so if you want this spot, get here early. Hello.
Bye.
As we walk on trails and stuff, I'm just picturing scenes of Game of Thrones and how they're just like battling right there in that field. And then I'm thinking about all the cast and the crew with all their camera equipment.
Iceland?
A lot of scenes were. Not everything. A lot in Ireland, I believe, too, and Iceland. Okay, so I just pulled up on the side of the road. It's a little windy right now. I don't have the mic on, I apologize. But we're hoping at the end of this trip that we see this bird. Yeah, you could call us bird watchers just in Iceland. This is a puffin and they got this really cool, crazy beak. So we're really hoping to see it. So I wanted to come to this statue just in case we don't see a puffin. At least I saw a statue of one. But the real reason why we're here is right behind me. There's a huge, massive waterfall. I'm not even gonna try to say the name because I know I'm gonna butcher it. But we'll be there in a second.
Where are we?
Seljalandsfoss. Seljalandsfoss. I don't know how to pronounce it. We just practiced and I already forget.
Seljalandsfoss.
Seljalandsfoss.
Foss.
This waterfall is massive, and the cliff side is huge.
How massive is massive? How many meters?
150. How many meters?
I told you in the car.
How many?
See, this is proof that you
How
gotta
many
listen
meters?
to me. 60.
60? That's what I meant. 150 feet I meant.
Yeah.
There's birds on the cliff, which is really cool. And you can go behind this waterfall, but if you go behind, expect to get really wet. So there's people with like ponchos and stuff. And it's blue skies. Look at this thing. Okay, Taylor had a grand idea. We're gonna see if we can walk behind it after we walk to a second waterfall, which is like down that way a little bit. There's a lot to see right here. You do have to pay to park though, which
That's what happens when you're in Seljalandsfoss.
Seljalandsfoss.
No, there's no Ilian.
Well, I'm Italiano. What?
You eat pasta. You barely drink wine.
This place really reminds me of Jurassic Park, or like the Land Before Time. It's really incredible. That cliff right there with the sun looks like South Africa, for sure.
You've never been to South Africa?
I've seen so many pictures of South Africa, it's insane. But I mean, we're just walking on this path. There's another beautiful waterfall. I mean, Seljalandsfoss is Foss. Seljalandsfoss is really, really
Foss.
massive.
Foss. Say it with me now.
Foss. If you had a choice to do the Golden Circle, or if you come down this way and do waterfall chasing, it's kind of like a tough call. I would probably go for the waterfalls. I'm not really sure why they call it the Golden Circle, because maybe it's like more silver or bronze, if you ask me. How do you pronounce it?
Gljufrabui. We'll just call it that.
Gljufrabui. Gljufrabui. That might be it. If you know how to pronounce anything Icelandic, please let me know, because I have no idea. It's pretty sad.
Whoa! It's insane! Look at it!
Wow! That is cool.
Oh, I'm going.
You wanna go back and get extra tufts?
Nope.
She is pumped on this waterfall. Gotta be very strategic since we don't have our extra cuffs on about what rocks we walk on, but it's doable. We're getting there. Now this is a really, really cool, unique waterfall, but it's really, really wet. We're getting soaked.
Best of Iceland so far.
Wow, heavy claim.
Woo. It's so cool.
It's incredible. We're in this like little gorge canyon. Wow.
10 out of 10 recommend. Straw Boy. Amazing. Best thing I've seen in Iceland so far. But this is like, you had to, like only the people willing to go in there
You had to earn it.
are gonna get to see it.
You had to earn it.
Yeah. You almost didn't want to go. Ooh, should I get extra cuffs? I barely even got my shoes wet.
We're gonna do the loop behind the waterfall and we'll see which one gets you more wet. We are behind the waterfall right now. And it's awesome. Woo! You definitely get more wet than Gljufrabui.
That was definitely wrong.
Definitely more wet. Check out the green machine.
Yeah.
Green machine. Living the dream
In the green machine.
in the green machine.
Never gonna give it up, never gonna let you go. We got some living to do.
This, my friends, is home for the night. We are parking right next to Skógafoss, which is one of the best waterfalls in Iceland. And it's not too far from the waterfall that we just saw. We drove by this huge cliff that had a bunch of smaller waterfalls, one really, really big one, and it's just amazing. I can't believe we are here. This drive on the way here is exactly what I pictured when I thought about Iceland and seeing the waterfalls and stuff. It's getting late. We're gonna wrap it up, call it a night.
It's dinner time.
Looks good.
Does look pretty good.
I'm pumped.
I got a feeling it's the moment my life's gonna start. I got the feeling when the windows roll down in the car. I got the feeling if I wanna fly, I know that I could. I got a feeling, it's all feeling right.
It's 9 o'clock and it's getting crowded. We just were having some fun, taking some pictures and trying to create some Instagram reels and stuff. But there are 5 people down here and there's like 10 people walking up the trail to the top. So it's getting busy. Get here early or get here late. You definitely have an advantage if you have a camper van and you can camp right here like we did last night. Now we're walking up to the second viewpoint here.
Above the ceiling, higher than the stars, push through the sky. My heart is beating faster when I got you up on my side.
How we doing?
Heartbeat's up.
Heartbeat is up. Out of the parking lot there, the green machine stands out quite nicely. So it's easy to identify if anyone is trying to sneak into our van. We're on to you. Made it up. Oh, that was a lot of stairs. More than I expected, to be honest. Wow, it's pretty cool.
So much better from the bottom.
Okay, it's official. Skógafoss is a must. Definitely get here early though before the buses come. Again, we're here in April too, so it's even way less crowded than it would be in full-blown summer. Obviously, it's a gamble with the weather. You could get hit or miss. We're getting really lucky right now. Fingers crossed that it stays that way. But I think off-season might be the way to go. And renting a camper is without a doubt the move.
Apparently his chai latte is too hot, so he's putting it in the river to cool it down. While complaining that he spilled it. What a psycho. My husband, the drama queen. Yeah, that's right, I said it. You're leaving it there?
I spilled some of the tea on my leg, but I took a sip. It is really good. I'm not gonna lie. It's like cinnamon something.
I told you.
The problem is it's not deep enough, so only the bottom part of the cup is probably at the temperature I want. So I took the sip and it was still too hot, so I'm just leaving it out there.
I need the deli lens for that.
There's no caffeine in this, right?
I don't know.
If there is, I'm not drinking it.
There's
still steam.
It's fine. It's gotta be cool. It's just warm. Oh, folks, meet the most dramatic hot beverage drinker ever.
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? You just put your tea in the river.
So what if I did? Some of this. This is probably still 9,000 degrees as well.
It says to add boiling water. That's what I did.
Better.
We are going to Solheimasandur.
Nice.
Not sure if that's correct, but maybe it is. Hopefully it is. That's what Google told us how we should pronounce it, so that's why we're pronouncing it like that. If it's wrong, tell us. But yeah, that's the next stop on the list.
Hey, it's a bit windy on the walk to the beach here, but we just learned that I was trying to figure out this bus, and it's actually a shuttle to the plane, so you could pay for a shuttle if you don't want to walk. It's 4 kilometers, and we might do it on the way back, but we said let's walk, experience it. I think it was 20,000 or 2,000 krone per person one way.
Or 29 both ways.
We decided to walk.
Just me, or do you think you went by extra fast just to prove a point?
He really did fly. He was driving fast. I was not expecting him to drive that fast. Well, only 4 more kilometers to go. He's freaking flying. That bus driver is zooming by. Woo!
We have made it to the wreck. I don't think it took us a full hour. But
No, I don't think so either.
wasn't too bad.
It clocked in at 40 minutes.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's really not bad at all.
There she is. Nuts. This might be one of my favorites so far.
Ooh. Yesterday was the Waterfall
Secret
Gorge.
Waterfall.
Lifer boy. When we first got here, there was only one other couple. And then as the bus does its rounds, it's like luck of the draw how many people are going on the bus or not. But again, right now, there's like 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's like 8 people, 10 including us. In the summertime, whew, I can't imagine. I can't imagine how many people are here in the summer.
Whew. It's hot. I'm hot.
Sure is.
Took us 38 minutes.
All right, where to next?
Icebergs.
Icebergs?
Yeah? Or glacier
I
and the
thought,
icebergs.
I know, the beach and the columns and Vic.
Oh yeah, you're right. The beach and the columns and Vic. So should you take the bus? Yeah, it definitely saves you time. All right, to the next spot.
To the next spot. Got you a recharge.
Thank you. I need that. I'm a little hungry.
Did his thing without any care.
Well, this spot's a surprise. Wasn't on our list, but I mean, the views here are incredible. We almost missed this thing. Massive arch. I don't understand how these arches happen, how they occur. And I can't get over how calm it is out right now. We are getting...
Don't you jinx it. It's really nice out. Let's hope it stays this way until Sunday.
Now we're gonna go touch down on the sand because there's a really cool basalt column cliff wall thing right along the coast. We just pulled up to the black sand beach here and we stopped to have a little banana, fill up on our water, and then that giant bus just rolled up and we got 50 people behind us to go see the black sand beach. So
They're in front of us now, honey.
well, it's behind me at the moment. So it's a bit of a bummer because it's going to be super crowded now. So this spot is really popular, obviously for the black sand, but also for the basalt columns that are on this cliff wall right here, which is pretty cool, pretty unique. I think you get those from volcanoes basically, and that explains why this beach is black sand. Because I think every black sand beach is the result of a lava flow, right?
Maybe?
I
I'm
think
not
so.
sure. Oh, it's so warm. It's warmer than our sand at home right now.
Oh, this is nice.
I feel so grounded.
Oh, that feels fantastic on the feet.
I don't know just when I go.
The bus has departed. How many less people are here?
I know, there's like 12.
If you see a bus in the parking lot, just wait it out. Wait till they're gone because it's so much better. Also, if it's a nice day, take your shoes off. Feel the sand.
Ground yourself.
Ground yourself. It feels so good.
Right.
We just got lovely sandwiches from Cronin the grocery store, which is pretty good.
I'm just served.
Like $6
I
maybe.
it myself.
We got spicy chicken. We thought about getting the fish jerky, but weren't feeling too Viking-like. How's the sandwich?
As good as I remember.
As good or not as good?
As good.
After all my questions, one conclusion.
Within our first 3 days here, we were blown away by the beauty of Iceland and finally understand why there's so much hype about this place. Stay tuned for the next episode as we head into the eastern region of Iceland to explore more waterfalls, glaciers, and one of the coolest canyons we have ever seen.